Wow, my brain is just not working tonight. For the um, the Cutlass, the cruise for the Cutlass is only like 500 something. The cruise for this is 625, so it's got a little bit more speed on it. Let's go back to SCM. Alright, the SCM, in SCM we can go about 210 meters per second top speed, which is only 10 meters per second faster than the Cutlass. So it's not a huge difference, but a little bit. I mean, it's a slightly less massive ship, so that kind of explains it. And that's something I haven't really explained about this game either, is your ship's mass actually has a bearing on how fast it can go at its top speed. And when I say its mass, I mean the mass of the ship and whatever might be in the cargo hold. So if you have a cargo hold full of stuff, it's not going to go nearly as slow or be nearly as maneuverable as a ship that has an empty cargo hold. So that's something to take into consideration. It's actually going to make a difference. It's not like other games where your top speed is your top speed regardless of your cargo, or regardless of what you have in your cargo hold. In this game, it will make a difference. The mass of your ship, whether it's from bigger guns or power plants or whatever, will make a difference. So, okay, weapons and HUD. We'll go over that real quick because I like to do that. It's got your typical HUD. You've got your shield display on the shield and diagnostic display on your left. You have 4 shield facings. This thing can actually carry 6 different shield generators. It has mounts for 6 shield generators, which means this thing can be freaking. It can be a freaking tank. It can take a hell of a beating. And even when the shields go down, it can take quite a beating. For weapons, you have the Apocalypse Arms Revenant Ballistic Gatling Gun. That's that big freaking Gatling gun on the nose of the ship. So, yeah, and hello to whoever just joined my channel. I wish I could see your name, but I can't, so if you want me to say hi more specifically, please say hi in chat. I am paying attention. So yeah, the Revenant is the big freaking Gatling gun on the front. Let me go ahead and just do this so you can see. Woo! Hey, knock it off. Stop it. Stop it. It is gimbaled. I mean, if you're watching, you can actually see the gun is moving as I shift things around a bit. Whee! Let's see if that actually. Damn it. I just want some camera angles. Anyhow, back to what I was doing. Sorry, that was kind of getting annoying. Hello, new people. I hope you're enjoying watching me be silly or foolish or whatever. So anyways, I was saying we had the big old ballistic Gatling gun on the front end. You have 4 bearing MVSA laser cannons on the front end. They're actually very cool, very powerful. I like them. You have 2 AEGS quad platforms for your missiles, currently equipped with heat seekers. You can, of course, change that out with radar guided or whatever else is in there. As long as it fits on the rack, it will work. Let's see here. And then, of course, you have the ball turret. Let's try this again. Damn it. If I had a crew member, I'd show you the ball. Well, I'll show you the ball turret anyways, but I can't shoot anything because you have to have a pilot in the pilot seat to shoot the turret. So, anyhow, so let me go ahead. We're far enough away. I'm not worried about people picking up on me.
System overheating.
So, let's go ahead and take a look around. This is such an awesome looking ship. The interior is so cool to look at. Let's see, I didn't stop the ship, did I? No, I didn't. Let me hang on. Let me throttle down just to make sure I don't actually go flying out the back or anything.
Danger. System overheating.
Okay.
Shields recharging.
Let me throttle back real quick. There we go. Okay. Now we'll go look
Danger.
at the ship.
System overheating. Shields recharging.
Yeah. Alright, so. Here we are. We're kind of walking through here. Got actual no-shit electrical cabinets you'll be able to interact with. And all the ships have those. You'll be able to interact with. Ooh, is this new? Nope. That's the turret. I love the turret animations in this game too. They're freaking awesome.
Danger. System
Here we go. Now see, the turret in the Cutlass, really, I didn't like it because it didn't have a good field of view. It's like you had this really narrow wedge of sky you could see, and that was it. I mean, you had a radar display and all, but I mean, come on. I like being able to see, you know, maybe look over my shoulder, look up and down, and actually see what I'm doing in more than just a little wedge. This one's got a really nice open ball turret, so that you can actually see more than just what is directly in front of you. So I think it's a much better turret layout and turret setup than in the Cutlass. So let's go back downstairs. Back downstairs. Do. Oop, that's not where I wanted to go. Now, I thought I was supposed to be able to interact with these, but oh, I guess not. Anyways, so what I'm showing you now, because hey, why not, is the ship's engineering station. This is the third the third station or third crew position on the Warden, and I'm sure the Harbinger and the Sentinel will have similar setups. Same thing as pretty much every engineering station. You've got your power systems, which at the moment apparently, you know, it's not all working, but you got global, which allows you to tweak how much power is used for whatever, you know, total available power. This allows you to adjust your total available power. So like you could have your generator could be putting out 100% power, but you could make it so you're only using 50% of your total power, and I believe that helps with your EM signature. So if you're trying to be a little sneaky, that might help. Off on this side is your shield distribution. Real easy to use. You just kind of click and drag and put the thing where you want it, and it's mostly just recharge of systems. It's like once the systems become depleted, this determines how quickly it recharges. So it's not, you know, it's not like you're going to go any faster, or your shields will be any stronger, or your weapons will be any more powerful if you shut more power to them. It's just how quickly they recharge. Your shields, again, same basic idea as everything else. It's got your 4 facings. If you have 4 facings, if it was 2 facings, it would have that. And of course, to distribute shield power, you just like the other thing, you move this little crosshair thingy around and put it where you want it. And this determines, you know, what your recharge rate ends up being for each facing. So if you've got someone back here while you're fighting, they could be paying attention to your shield facings, and if they, you know, they'll be watching, and if, say, my right shield facing starts going down because I'm taking hits, they can shunt more power to the right shield to take up the slack. So it's actually a really cool system if you actually have the people in it. Here you've got your missile selection screen. Not something that is functional yet, but I imagine it won't be too much longer before it is. So really cool. And then your weapons, guns not available. And again, a lot of this is not available right now because I don't have anyone in the pilot seat. A lot of the features on these ships that are multi-crew are not, it's not functional unless you have someone in the pilot seat. So it's hard for me to show you this stuff when I'm solo. I'll try to get some guys from my org to, you know, join in some night maybe, and we can go a little more in depth and, you know, give you some better demonstrations. But for right now, this just kind of gives you an idea. So let's go ahead and leave the engineering station behind real quick. And I'm going to show you some other little features here, like the shower. And it's not just a shower, it's a mini bathroom, including a toilet. Good to know that when you're on those long patrols, you can actually take a shit in something other than your suit. So yeah, and you've got a gun rack here. There would actually, you could put guns here. You have storage lockers here for your crews. There's 1, 2, and 3. A little, I guess, a kitchenette area kind of thing. Now I'm pretty sure these are supposed to be beds / escape pod type thingies, but for some reason they're just not accessible right now, so no big. So let's go ahead and... Hello? I'd like to get back up to the cockpit now. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why do I have a use command when I've got a black screen? There we go. Time out. Why did it time me out? You suck. Alright, so I'm going to go back to Port Olisar real quick. And we'll take the Warden out again, and we'll just take it somewhere to shoot stuff. Because I want to show you guys combat too. Because that's what this is all about. This is what you guys want to watch, is either me blowing stuff up or me getting my ass blown up. So yeah, the Warden I think is a really cool ship. The design itself is really cool. It's, the front end is kind of reminiscent of almost an AH-64 Apache cockpit. I mean, and the rest of the ship is more like a beefed up F-14 almost, kinda. Except for the twin tails, because the 14 doesn't have never had like the split tails like this does. Anyways, I think it's a really cool ship. It's a very beefy ship, a little sluggish, but that's to be expected for bigger ships. Still, I think a little bit more maneuverable than the Cutlass. Then again, it could just be I'm more used to it. I don't know. More heavily armed, certainly. Where the Cutlass has the sucker punches and the energy repeater on the front end with the turret up top. The Warden has the Gatling cannon. And the 4 lasers. So it's a little bit more powerful. And I will.
Selection confirmed. Your ship is currently being
I will say this much: those multi-warhead missiles are just freaking awesome. So the Cutlass has got the Warden on that, but I'm pretty sure if I wanted to, I could equip. You're being kind of a... Why are you looking at me, bless you? Stop looking at me. This guy is being a dick. I just hope he's not following me. Some people like to do that. He is following me. Why are you following me? Please tell me you're going to... Please, 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 please don't tell me this guy wants to freaking ride with me, because I don't want him to.